Talk of the Town. Steve Gaito has joined us. As you know, he's a certified financial planner, and he is also the founder, the owner of Retirement Resource Management.
Yes.
Good to see you
Good
again.
to see you.
Yeah.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you. We are talking today about these webinars that you're going to be doing in conjunction with Tom Hegna. So it sounds, we were talking earlier, it sounds fascinating. So tell us who this Tom Hegna is.
Yeah. Well, and to preface it a little bit, I've always been about education.
Yep.
And I go to a lot of national conferences and things like that. And Tom is one of those influential speakers that's out there. Mm-hmm. He does a lot of training for financial advisors and financial planners. Okay. And I had an opportunity to partner with him to really get more of a retirement philosophy out there. It's a paradigm shift in retirement that's going on. Right. And so Tom's an economist. He worked for New York Life. He has sold insurance in the past, but really his specialty is helping people understand what retirement really is. And I talk about it's not a portfolio, it's a plan. Right. And that's really what he's encouraging. So we're going to have a series of 4 webinars that we're going to be rolling out over the next 4 months that touch on these things. The one I really like, it's called Paychecks and Playchecks, which is kind of a catchy name.
That's very catchy.
It is. But what that really is talking about is replicating your work life. How throughout your whole working career, you were used to managing money on a paycheck. So it's creating those paychecks. But, paychecks only go so far. And when you're in retirement, you want to be able to play some. And so by creating a separate bucket of money, it allows you the freedom to go out and enjoy retirement.
And I like the concept. It's going to be on Wednesdays at noon and then at 7 o'clock.
Yes.
And so folks, you will be moderating along with Tom, and so you'll be introducing him, you'll be getting the questions and then feeding those questions and comments to him. So it'll be about 50 minutes, so good format.
It's real good, and it's a nice educational one. The thing I really love about Tom is he doesn't sell any products.
Okay.
He doesn't sell any life insurance, he doesn't sell any annuities, but he understands them probably better than anybody in the country.
Right.
And so having him partner with me to provide this educational information, I think is a big step.
And when is the first one?
Hopefully it's tomorrow. We'll see.
So this month?
Yes. So we're going to roll. If we can't get it this Wednesday, it'll be the following Wednesday.
Which is February 1st.
That's right.
I believe.
And so we're really pushing the technology piece. When you're trying to get these things together and getting all the pieces tied together, it's a challenge.
But where is he? Where does he live?
He's out in Arizona.
Oh.
And so it's going to be like a WebEx type thing. And I'll be answering those questions. And usually there's about 100 people on these webinars. And so a lot of times I can't get through all the questions, but I promise I'll answer everything that comes there if I have to follow up with an email.
You mentioned the paycheck and the playcheck. What other topics do you think you're going to cover?
Yeah, so he's also got a seminar or webinar that is called Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, which is kind of a catchy title.
Everybody.
That's right. And he flat out says, if you'll tell me how many millions you want to have, I'll show you how you get there.
Really?
And so a lot of it's a catchy title, and it's really to help people think about, if I want to leave $1 million to my kids, how do I do that?
Right.
And that's where life insurance and things like that come into play.
Right. So you, what I find so fascinating about you, Steve, is your passion for education. Yeah. And that's, so you help folks, as we have talked about for months, helping them with that plan and that strategy to move forward. Even though that, yes, you can help with the portfolio, but that's really not your heart. Your heart is working with couples or individuals to help them be prepared.
Well, I want people to enjoy retirement. That is really my bottom line, is that I want them to feel comfortable enough that they can go on that trip. That they can go spend time with their grandkids. And that all ties into confidence of having those income streams that aren't going to be subject to what happens with the market, aren't going to be impacted by taxes. And when inflation comes, you've got a plan to deal with it.
Right. And your website again for those, it's probably on the screen, but let's remind them again.
It's retirerm.com.
And is that where do we sign up for the webinars?
So under resources tab on there, I've got webinars, I've got recorded videos. You can look at the past episodes of Talk of the Town on there.
Thank you so much, Steve Gaito, our
Thank you.
friend and colleague and expert in everything financial planning and retirement planning for WHHI. Thanks,
you.
Steve.